Good afternoon and welcome to this another impromptu quick stream, really. So once I did the stream earlier on, I think it was a 35-minute video for members chatting absolute nonsense. And then just as I posted it, our mate Marty McFly, aka Brian Tavares, wrote, "If you're doing a members video this week, take a minute to rate my wildcard team. Any suggestions, opinions are welcome." I hit the wildcard after Cornet got injured, so he had Cornet and Wood. And I know, there's no Trent Alexander-Arnold. So I've looked at his team. I haven't looked at his team. I looked at it for like 0.6 of a second. And it is looking hot. It's got the popular choices. Now, I don't know why. If any of the members want to let me know if he is in the Rivals League or the Members League, I can't see him. I can't see his name. I don't know why he's not in it, because he is like a regular contributor to the show. So I don't quite understand why he's not actually in the, Members or Rivals League. But basically he's gone with, for anybody listening on audio, De Gea, Dalot, of course, Cancelo, Reece James, Jota, Salah, Bernardo Silva, Bowen, Mason Mount, Ronaldo, Antonio. Then on the bench he's got a non-playing goalkeeper, Kufal, Broja and Livramento. That there is about as, not template, but as popular of picks as it can go. And, you know, you got all the likely lads in there. It's essentially what I call the Twitter template, I suppose. The bandwagons of Twitter as it stands right now. And, you know, again, I proclaim to be no expert regarding Man United's team news or anything, but is Dalot a guaranteed starter? I don't have a fucking clue. If he is, he's 4.4, isn't he? He is a fucking bargain. An absolute bargain. Because Man United's fixtures, as we've seen, are superb. They are absolute gold at the moment. I think that jumping on their assets is certainly worth getting on board. I mean, I've got in De Gea as it stands right now. Now, if I'd have been such a prat and done the early transfer, then I probably would have just done the straight swap. Kane to Ronaldo. I probably would have just done that, but unfortunately, I've done it, so it doesn't really matter. So I think that jumping on Man United is great. I know that, FPL Partridge was banging on about, triple up of Man United with Dalot. And so One Life Soccer saying Wan-Bissaka got injured, so Dalot should be nailed. Vince saying Dalot will start, he is amazing, I can't afford him. Right, okay, so yeah, he's not in the One Life Soccer saying, I can't believe he should be there. No, goes by Brian Tavares. Yeah, I don't know if you're referring to me saying about the league or not, but either way, absolutely thrilled no one is taking the Man United option. I am this week. Nick Treadwell's here. Nick Treadwell's going with a Man United option that no one else is this week. Well, you're the... I was going to do that classic line. Well, you're the fucking arsehole that... So, I can't believe I've literally just seen your name pop up on the fucking the Rivals League. You've dropped to 15th. And who the fuck are you getting rid of? Son. So you'll be getting rid of Son. It's gotta be Son. You'll be getting rid of Son and you'll be bringing in Sanchez. Or Sancho. Or a little unknown quantity called... Here's your first office quote. a little unknown band called Greenwood. Yeah? People come to me and they talk to me about Greenwood. I reckon you may be either going Greenwood or Sancho, Nick, for Son. One of the two. Because you'll be getting rid of Son this week, because the more you hear about Tottenham, the more that game looks unlikely. But we're not here to talk about your team. We're here to talk about Brian's team here. Marty, McFly, whatever. Same difference. It's a beautiful team, Marty. It really is. Ronaldo captain, love it. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. You got the likes of, like I say, you got the West Ham coverage for their decent fixtures. Chelsea, Mason Mount, you can't go wrong there. Reece James, brilliant pick. Bernardo Silva, scolding goals for fun. You've got Salomon Jota, can't argue with that. Yeah, I think it's brilliant. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Rashford, of course. Is he a midfielder, though? Is he a midfielder? Rashford, that's the question. Trashford for the win, Nick Treadwell is saying. So, I would take... Vince is saying I would take Trent over the Mount, but I like it, Marty. Yeah, I have put a... what do you call it? A poll in the chat. 75... I do like my... my answers. Is Brian mad going without Trent Alexander-Arnold? He's a fucking lunatic. He's 75. Vince, you'll like this. That's actually from Lockstock. He's a fucking lunatic. I actually watched that. I didn't watch it. I'm watching bits and pieces of it. And it's just the bit where Winston just says, he's a fucking lunatic. Anyway, so that's what that's from. And then he's 100k. He knows what he's doing. Exactly. Brian is roughly 100k, give or take. He could be 10k. And Firetalk saying that's a positive review. Might even get Marty to smile. There's nothing you can go wrong with that team, Firetalk, is there? You've got the big hitters. You've got the triple up of Man United, great fixtures. Double up of City, the two players that are pretty much virtually guaranteed to start. You got the two key players for Chelsea in there, the two key players for West Ham in there. He's loaded. I think it's brilliant. I think what he's done is absolutely fantastic. I think that's a kind of similar team to what I'd go with. Although, like I say, I'd be having Trent in there for somewhere. But morning, Harbour Boy, on a wild card. I'm assuming if you're on a wild card. I'll be including a backup keeper. Again, I completely agree with you, Harbour Boy. We've already seen this week. And I'm again praying to the FPL gods that the Brighton game gets called off. I am praying that it gets called off because there's a lot of people with Sanchez in their teams and they haven't got a backup keeper. Jason for one. There's other people doing really well at the moment that haven't got a backup keeper. Am I right in saying John Harris. John Harris is another one. Here we are, Top Tim making a very valuable point here. It does look like one of those teams that's great on paper, doesn't quite pay out what you'd expect. Yeah, I mean, again, we could be here all day chatting the potential outcome, but the reality is, when you look at the likes of, for instance, for argument's sake here, we've got Man United. They are... I couldn't believe, by the way, that Tom Heaton came on for Dean Henderson last night. That is great for him. I mean, when did he sign for Man United? A season ago? 2 seasons ago? I think he got injured, didn't he, or something? I can't remember now. He got injured. And... I think that was his first appearance for Man United in God knows how long. But yeah, Man United's fixtures. Norwich away. Got to be a minimum of 2 goals scored there. And you'd like to think, obviously, Ronaldo's involved. I can't see them conceding. Brentford away. Again, tough fixture, but they probably come out on top. Brighton at home, again, tough fixture. Should come out on top. Newcastle away, should come out on top. Burnley at home, no points whatsoever because we always give them a good game. I don't know what it is with us at Old Trafford, but we always seem to get something. So that's just a point. But again, Ronaldo can get something in this fixture. Wolves at home, well, that's horrible, that fixture. Aston Villa away, horrible. But certainly for the next 5 fixtures, oh, absolutely. How can you not afford the lot, Vince? He's 4.4. Have you got no money in the bank or something? That is ridiculous if you've got no money in the bank. And like 0.2 or whatever. But then you got the likes of Chelsea, who, once again, their fixtures aren't particularly amazing, but they're Chelsea. Leeds at home, horrible fixture, but they should get something. They will get something out of it without sounding like a patronising arsehole. I want to say the C word. No, I can't. Everton at home, Wolves, Aston Villa, Brighton. You know, when you got the likes of Mason Mount, who just seems to be at the moment scoring for fun. Reece James at the moment seems to be scoring for fun, despite the fact that he's been injured or whatever for the last few. In fact, let me just quickly look at Reece James for a second. So he played at home against Man United, and then he played against West Ham. So he was out for 1 match. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. I didn't actually know that. So he was out for 1 match. I think you've got that covered there. Like I say, it's a shame about the Tottenham situation. And Tottenham's fixtures at the moment are hard to ignore. Brighton and Leicester away, great fixtures from an attacking point of view. Liverpool at home, not so great. But then Crystal Palace, Southampton, Watford, they're beautiful fixtures. Beautiful fixtures. Fucking hell. Four away fixtures out of the next 6. There are 2 home fixtures being both on Sunday, one on the 19th, one on the 26th. But like I said, with the whole situation at the moment, we don't know what the fuck is going on there. Liverpool, we all know what they can do. Score goals for fun, essentially. Aston Villa at home, horrible fixture, but they should get through it. Newcastle at home, piece of fucking piss. Tottenham away, horrible. Leeds at home, brilliant fixture. Leicester away, brilliant fixture. Chelsea away, horrific. And then you got Brentford, Crystal Palace. It's just a sea of fucking green. It's beautiful. So I think that this specific wild card here should start getting Marty up the ranks. I mean, from a rank perspective, I don't know, like I said, he's not in any of the mini leagues, so unfortunately, I can't bring up his old team or even look at to where he is. But you've got the different players that not many people own, the likes of De Gea, Delort, Mason Mount, you know, that to name 3. Bernardo Silva, that's 4. Bowen, yeah, he's picking up a lot of traction at the moment. But you'd like to think that he's a bit of a differential in the mini leagues and everything. And yeah, I think that you're onto a winner there. Brian Potter. Let's see a few people. Fuck off, Steve. I've got holding money for Vardy to Cristiano Ronaldo and Bowen, Vince is saying. If Brighton and Spurs is called off, then probably Spurs Leicester will get called off midweek. Yeah. That's crazy. Fire Talk. I had a great 2-hour chat with John Harris last night on Discord. That's brilliant. That's fantastic. Nick saying here, Brian going a bit heavy on too many teams. Yeah, but you got to focus on the fixtures, Nick, at the end of the day. And like I say, you can't pass up that. That's amazing, Fire Talk. That is brilliant. Good use of Discord there. Just hitting the chat for myself. Fool. I must have been the only one, Nick saying, I must have been the only one planning to take Son out this week. Anyway, next 3 for a poor Spurs team and bad fixtures. I don't know. I think Spurs can score against anybody. To be honest with you. Hopefully this hasn't messed anything up. Except all cookies. Right then, and these are the mini leagues that he's in. That's interesting. He's not in any of our... So Brian is in Let's Talk FPL. and some other ones. He's not in an Elite FPL one. Wow, okay. So his old... I can't bring it up on screen, but his old team was Schmeichel in goal. So Brian is... Okay, he's dropped down to 283,000. Let's just have a quick look at his game week history. Bloody hell. Wow. In game week 1... Game week 1... Brian was 5,000th in the world. He got 119 points. Blimey. Again, thanks Firetog for sending this in the chat. Fuck me. Schmeichel 9 points. Samiska 6. Jota 8. Salah captain 34. Fernandez 20. Greenwood 8. Antonio 13. Richarlison 11. Ings 7. Christ almighty, Brian. Wow. But then ever since then, I mean, you thought Infamous was bad with his reds. I mean, he then had 4 red arrows in a row, dropping down to 500,000th. And he got a massive green arrow, halving his rank. Then a red, then a green. His highest rank since the 5,000th was in game week. It was the recent one actually. Game week 14. He went up to 158k and then he's dropped down to 200. He really is having a season quite literally all ups and all ups and downs. Good Lord. Yeah, all complete ups and downs there. Game week 15, 29 points. He had Schmeichel in goal, 1. Alonso, 1. Livramento, 2. Regulon, 0. Regulon, 0. Cancelo, 2. Cornet, 1. Salah, vice-captain, 6. Jota, 3. Foden, 7. Chris Wood, 2. Ronaldo, captain, 4. On his bench... the 1 week where most people were getting players off the bench and stuff, he doesn't get anybody. Antonio first sub, 5 points. Gilmore 1, and he had 8. Nuri, 6. Christ. Wow, Brian. That's unfortunate, but nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do whatsoever. He's in the Hangouts League, is he? Hangouts League. Oh, I need to click on that link again. Oh, there we are. Hangouts League, is he? Hangout Lobs. I don't think I'm in that, though. So I won't be able to... Who else is in the Right, let me just click on it for a second, actually. Oh, Hangout Lobs. Very good. Who else is in there? Rob Jones. Jonesy boy. I'm sure you're here, aren't you? Sure, I've just seen your name there. Firetog's in there. Cool. Okay, well, let's try and bring him. Oh, a minute. This is going to take a bit. It's going to take a bit of work now. Looking through what I need to see here. So we need to find Firetog. This is how I have to do it. Go to Firetog. And then, no. Oh, wait a minute. Is that in there? Yes. There it is. And then where is he in the... You won't even know what I'm looking at here. Let me just put it up on screen. There we are. And then he is 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There he is. Here's Brian. Right, so that was his team from the other day. So that's what he's transferred. Right, out. Cool. Done. So that's Brian's team right as of last week. But like I say, he's now changed it. He's now wildcard. Look at that. Yellow everywhere. League of Bullshitters. I thought it just stood for lobbies. I thought it just stood for lobbies. Yes, Jones bloke is here. when he was getting a massive name. Were you here this morning, Fire Talk? Were you here this morning, Fire Talk? I can't remember. He was getting a massive name check. We were highlighting his red arrow. Yeah, his 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, his 11 red arrows. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, still above me though. He's above me. So yeah, it says it all really. But Brian, overall, I think you've got a fantastic, an absolute fantastic team there. There is no messing about with it. No messing about with it whatsoever. I think that you're safe in the knowledge. Oh, we've already looked at it, Fire Talk. I can't remember where he is in the Rivals League. Now I'll be here all day looking at it. Oh, no, I can look at it. He's 7 places above me in the Rivals League. Actually, I can show you it because I remember that from this morning. I actually remembered something. So, he's 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This should be him. Yeah, there he is. This is Infamous's team. And there's his 7 red arrows. 11, sorry, red arrows. Is he going to is he gonna have the right to reply to all of you lot? Does he know he's getting slaughtered by you guys when it comes to his team here? Yeah, when he gets a green arrow, perhaps we need a special stream. Yeah, Brian, hello mate. You're I was trying to spell your name. It is Tavares. It is Tavares. Yeah. You're mad going out without Trent, mate. That's what they think. I don't think it's too bad. The general opinion is that dropping... Well, I say general, one person, Vince. Vince thinks that... Vince thinks that you should be dropping Mason Mount for Trent. Trent's what? 8? Is he 8 million yet? Or is he still 7.9 million? How much is... I say how much is he? I can just check. He's in my own team, for Christ's sake. Yeah, he's 7.9. No, he's not. He's 8.1. Bloody hell. That's ridiculous. Hey, Dreadmate, if you're listening. I wonder if it's worth captaining Trent this week. I wonder if it's worth captaining Trent, home fixture against Aston Villa. Probably not. Brian Tavera saying, I've got 0 in the bank and have to downgrade 2 players to hurt the... Oh yeah, fuck it then. Forget it, Brian. Don't even bother doing that, mate. You're doing Salah. Oh dear, Dread selling out everybody. Comes on. Says to everybody in these spaces, oh, don't worry, I'll be captaining a defender every week for the next 38 weeks. Salah captaincy against Aston Villa. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm weak. I'm going to be going through that process as well. So I can't see me not going with that thing. Yeah, here's... just looking at it a second ago. On a minute, that's the wrong button. Just get that up again. Discord. That's Twitter. We don't want Twitter. There's Brian's team there. So yeah, to sacrifice to get Trent in. Like Top Tim said, Brian, I think that I've given up on the experiment. Yeah, I think your team looks amazing on paper. I think it looks fantastic. I love the triple up of Man United. Absolutely think it's fantastic. But have you gone too hard into certain teams? I don't think that's a problem myself. I think go with it. I think absolutely go with it, mate. As they say, go with your gut. You know, that's the main thing. Go with your gut. You hit your wild card. Happy days. It's Villa. Salah always scores against Villa, Karma Baby is saying. Yeah, United defence though, I think it's fine. I think the teams that they're playing, they're not exactly, like I say, they're not exactly goal scorers, are they? Norwich, I think they've scored about 2 goals all season. In fact, I could just do it on here. You're having a laugh. So, let's have a quick look. So we all know Norwich's problems at home. I think they have only scored like 2 or 3 goals at home. Scored 5 goals at home all season. Although in the last 4 matches they've only lost once, and that was to, once it loads up, to Leeds. They drew with Brighton 0-0. They won 2-1 against Southampton, and they drew 0-0. 0-0 with Wolves. So not particularly great. And then you've got Brentford away. Once again, a team who at home have scored 8 goals. Their last 4 fixtures, they've lost 3, drawn 1. They lost 1-0 to Chelsea. They lost 2-1 to Leicester. Come on, load up. 2-1 to Norwich. There's a pattern here, isn't there? And then they beat Everton 1-0. I wonder what the other loss was. 1-0. So it's like 1 goal in it for Brentford. So that looks like it's going to be a 1-0 to Man United. You then got Brighton at home. Another team who just can't put the ball in the back of the... Oh, Brighton at home. So that would be... So Brighton away from home scored 8, conceded 8. Their last 6 fixtures, 5 draws, 1 defeat. 1-1, 0-0. Come on, load up. 2-2. So 0-0, 1-1, 2-2. And then they lost to Aston Villa 2-0. Then it's 1-1 against West Ham and 1-1 against Southampton in that fucking 98th minute goal. But I'm not bitter. And then who have we got next up for Man United? It is away at Newcastle. So Newcastle at home. Once again, I don't think they've scored too many goals. And the answer is they've scored 5 goals at home. Lost, drawn, lost, drawn, loss. And then they're at home to Burnley. Burnley, a team that again can't score goals. And surprise, surprise, the website's crashed. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hold on a minute here. Let's load that back up again. The chance of that crashing is never ever crashed before. Detailed tournament, Premier League. Yeah, so Burnley away from home. We have scored 6 goals. Yeah, it's just 2-2 at Southampton, 1-1 against Chelsea, 0-0 against Wolves, and then we lost 1-0 to Newcastle. There's another loss in there. 2-0 to Man City, another draw, which was, come on, load up, 2-2 against Leicester. Yeah, just not particularly high scoring games for Burnley whatsoever. So I'd like to think the Man United are going to keep some decent clean sheets. Another stream Denver, another video Denver, yeah. It is easy to get Trent in, Nick, but it's to the detriment of his team, isn't it? That's the problem. That's the problem, Nick. He can get Trent in, but it's just like, is there really that many players to bring in? Not really. I think the bench is fine. I mean, although Kafal... Is Kafal going to be a guaranteed starter for West Ham? I don't know. I really don't know. But, right then. I think that's it. I think I'm going to clear off again. So, you never know. There could be 1.5 an hour. Right then. I'm going to clear off again. Thanks very much for just quickly, briefly tuning into this members-only chat stream. Really appreciate it. And I'm going to, make some spinach. Make spinach. Boil spinach. I'm going to boil some spinach and shovel that down my gob. Thanks everybody for watching, participating, and I'll catch you later.